You might ask me, Sir Rios, how do you come up with these ideas? How do you write the script for these games of Magic that you're playing? Do you preset the decks, draw certain cards? What do you... No. I make all this up as I go, and you can make it up along with me, and we can enjoy this together. I'm a fly by the seat of my pants kind of girl. So that's kind of how I roll. In the in the blue-white corner, we have the Adept Enchant deck. We got some creatures that are very adept at using enchantments. So, a blue-white creature enchantment deck. In the red and blue corner, we have the Spellbound Fury deck. Kind of just a mixture of red and blue cards that kind of work well together. The name for the deck comes from two cards, Spellbound Dragon and Hazoret's Undying Fury. Hazoret's Undying Fury lets us play cards that cost 5 mana and under, so everything in this deck is a low CMC. And then the Spellbound Dragon lets us attack with it and do a lot of looting. So you're going to see some looting combos and ways to kind of milk the Spellbound Dragon. Really slam our opponents for lots of damage. So, let's roll the bone dice here and see who goes first. 2 beats 1. Spellbound Fury takes the lead. He's off! Let's see, folks. Draconic Roar. Hey, this works if we have a dragon in our hand. Hey, look, Spellbound Dragon. It's almost like the deck is already working. Excellent. I mean, I like a good tormenting voice with a fiery temper. That's just so sweet. Brutal Expulsion is a brutal card. Play the land, and you know what I'm going to say next. Pass of the turn. 7 cards plus 1 for going second. We got Invocation of Saint Traft, either Adept, Sages of Reverie, and Kaleva, beloved of the sea. I'm so beloved, I'm beloved of the sea. Thank you, Kaleva. Her name is so, and the border, it's all so magical. You gotta put extra syllables in there, people. Extra syllables needed. Look at all the syllables down here. You think I'm just gonna take syllables away from that? Legendary, an enchantment of the creatures, the demigods. There's like 30 syllables in these words. Signet. That's a nice form of ramp. Apparently I liked this deck because I gave it a Signet. Hazoret's Undying Fury. Spellbound Fury. We are going to pass the turn. If he plays anything, it's going to get zapped by a Draconic Roar. But we're just going to play a Signet, right? Because we want to ramp and get these enchantments going. Identity Thief is kind of interesting because if he's enchanted, he just becomes something you exile, and then he also gets the benefit of the enchantments. So I just threw him in there just to see what kind of shenanigans happen. Not to mention, I can blink my own Aether Adept. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So nothing to target with the Draconic Roar, that's fine. Really hoping for a red there because I want a Tormenting Voice into Fiery Temper. But we will bide our time because Spellbound Fury is a careful Fury. It's a planned Fury. It's not quite a Nick Fury. So, Identity Thief doesn't do anything if we play it. Whereas Kaleve, she does Kaleve things. So we're going to play her. Spells our opponents cast at target or cost 1 more. I can pay 1 more. Draconic Roar! Reveal. Spellbound Dragon. 3 to her, 3 to you. Oh no! I'm not so beloved by dragons. So yeah. Attack with Spellbound Dragon. Draw a card. Discard Hazoret's Undying Fury. That pumps him up to 9. Give him double strike. He hits for 18. That could work. That could work. We will bide our time. It's a Spellbound Fury. It's a planned Fury. We're furious, but only we know when we're furious. Well, there's nothing to bounce with the Aether Adept. I guess I just play the Identity Thief. Seems kind of boring, though. Seems pretty boring. I'm yawning over here. I got my yawning pants on. Another island. Where's the red mana, Jorsony Jorsons? I think with all these islands, we're going to take a chill pill. We're just going to cool down. It's a Spellbound Fury. Whenever Identity Thief attacks, you may exile. You may exile. What happens if I put, like, an Octopus Umbra on him and just make him an 8/8? Is that okay? Oh, geez, that's not okay. Return target creature to its owner's hand. Yeah, we're going to do that. Choose one. Oh, I only get to do one part of the Brutal Expulsion. But we bounce this. We save ourselves from taking a ton of damage. Pass the turn. Is it Keyrune? Thank you! Thank you for giving us the key! I like those Is It decks. Is it fun to play Is It? I don't know, is it? Hey, Adept Enchant. Oh, yeah, she's one of my favorite creatures. Definitely going to put her down. She is, as we say in the field, a good time. So whenever she deals combat damage to a player, reveal the top card of your library, put it in your hand, and gain life equal to its CMC. That is so cool. Call the Skybreaker. There's another good one to discard. So if we discard the Skybreaker to the Spellbound Dragon, his power becomes 10. We give him double strike and we deal 20 damage. So I think we're closing in. Right, folks? I mean, play the Spellbound and see if we can just win next turn. It's a Spellbound Fury. It's a diabolically planned Fury. Unfortunately, Adept Enchant is hit the gas. It's going to play the bounce creature and get the control game going here with Invocation of Saint Trap. Whenever it attacks, you get a 4/4 flyer. Holy snuboli. So that's going to roll. It's going to deal 2. The Angel's going to deal 4. That's 6 damage. Trigger this. Goes into our hand. We gain 1 life. It's on. The Adept Enchant is on a roll here. There's a mountain. Alright, so I can put down the dragon again, but I kind of want to take out that stupid Augury Adept. So we will... I'm having trouble with my lands, folks. We're going to play Tormenting Voice, discard Fiery Temper. With Madness, it will deal 3 to the Augury Adept. We still draw 2 cards. Yeah, I'll play a looter. Have you ever seen me not play a looter? As you get to know my channel, you're going to see a lot of this card, folks. Okay, more Rampitude. Interesting. Sage's Reverie. Plus 1 for each aura you control that's attached to a creature. Okay. I like that it just straight up draws us a card, though. I'm going to pay 3. Put the the Locket into play. That gives us 4 mana to put Sage's Reverie into play. That's a 3/3 Aether Adept. I draw a card. Awesome. Attack for 3. We're going to take it and keep our looter around. Play the land and play the Soul Snare. So, I don't really see Spellbound Fury working anytime soon. We can't attack into that Soul Snare. I kind of want to just play the Fury and see what we come up with. So, what do I have here? I have 6 mana. If I play it, my lands don't untap. Y'all want to see it, though, don't you? We want to see it. We want to see it. We want to see it. Hazoret's Undying Fury. Shuffle the deck. Then exile the top 4 cards. And you may cast any number of them with converted mana cost 5 or less without paying their costs. So we can cast Incorrigible Youths. We can cast a Spellbound Dragon. We cannot cast Islands. You can, yep, I don't think we can put lands into play. And we can cast Chain Reaction. Okay, Chain Reaction is not going to do enough damage to kill the Aether Adept. So we're just going to put our creatures into play. We won't cast the Chain Reaction. Everything else stays exiled. Hazoret's Undying Fury goes in the graveyard. Could be cast again if you gave it flashback or something. Interesting. Okay, that was fun. And we got a Spellbound Dragon out of it, which I will definitely take. Not to mention a 4/3 Haster, which can roll right now. So let's hit for 4 and pass the turn. Nice, 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 nice. Nice, 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 nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana with holding up white for the Soul Snare, plays as Identity Thief, and Law Mage's Binding on the Spellbound Dragon, so it cannot attack or block or use abilities. You poor, poor dragon. So we control 2 auras now, so the Aether Adept is a 4/4. It's going to attack. I will block with the Looter and loot. Draw and discard, I guess that. He dies. Go to our turn. Our lands do not untap. But I can attack with a 4/3. We'll just take it. Heroic. So these guys benefit off being targeted by auras. I just don't have any in my hand right now. Had to step away for a second. I guess we'll put them both down. Or, you know what? We got plenty of mana. Let's sack the locket and draw 2 cards. Let me get some auras out. Oh, here we go. We got an aura. We've not played a land this turn. So there we have it. Bloopity bloop. Sage's Reverie on the Identity Thief, drawing us another card. Ooh, Metamorphic Alteration. You can do some wacky things with this deck. Okay. Going to combat. Attacking with Identity Thief with exile Incorrigible Youths until the end of the turn. This becomes a 4/3, and this is a 2/2. That's 6 damage. And with 3 auras, that's another 6 damage. That's 12 damage for the win. That aura deck, oh man, despite all our combos and all our Spellbound Furying, we held back the Fury too long, folks. It's disappointing to see 20 damage in your hand and not being able to do it, but we got to play Hazoret's Undying Fury, and we got to see what it did. That was kind of fun. I enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed all the shenanigans. And we'll see you back here next time on Let's Play That Game of Magic Cards, where players play cards as wizards casting spells, and those spells come into play tapped or untapped. Some have activated abilities or not. I've been like pointing like this the whole time, but I realize it was off camera. You can't see the groovy dance I'm doing, but now you get the gist. You get the gist of my groovy dance.